I won't lie and be transparent. It was scary at the beginning because it like I would hear voices here and there as far as intuitive things that were being led by God. But when I was able to fully surrender and ready to surrender to that energy of love, all of a sudden it was like boom, 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 boom happening. And the compression of time frames, just like it was, everything just started to speed up because I was listening. Every once in a while I'll be like, I don't really trust that, or like da 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 da. Now it's like I know what the voice is. And I don't want it to make it sound like I'm hearing voices. It's like it's a true voice, and I always ask the questions: is this coming from an unconditionally loving place? You know, I've always had the voice. It's always been there, but because of my trauma, because of that stuck in my body, it was really hard for me to hear it. Half the time I never really listened. I have always followed what brings me excitement. And I think that's a really good key to following love. Because when it excites you, like when it brightens you, I've always followed that. And I've gone against the grain. So it started with acting. It started, that was the first, like, in a sense, me listening. So I just kept following that, and it was freaking challenging and freaking just losing faith, and not as like, is this what I want to do anymore? But I noticed, and this was the pattern, when I wasn't following that, the depression would get, because I used to deal with deep depression, and I don't anymore. But depression to me is always a sign that you're not listening to the voice and you're letting that take over. And depression just causes you to rest and listen. And you know, some people just never get out of that depression because they don't listen. They just think, oh, I have depression. That's just the way it is. I don't want to sound discompassionate, because I know that people deal with that. I know that people are medicated with that, and I don't want to refute their experience. However, in my experience and me dealing with that very deeply, that's just not true for me. Mm-hmm. Of depression being a disease or something that you live with the rest of your life.